Good morning, dear fellow Kenyans. As Uganda, we are with you as you make this historic decision today in the PSK elections. We are very proud and reiterate our strong support for mutual relationships between the pharmacy professional bodies in Uganda and in Kenya and generally in the entire East Africa. As a Pan-Africanist state, we do not recognize any borders. And also, we want to share with all Kenyans our most sincere gratitude for the free and fair elections for the PSK that are being organized. We thank the incumbent for the extreme innovation being used in the current election process that makes Kenya indeed the cradle of the pharmacy profession in East Africa. As the sovereign nation of Uganda, we do fully support the incumbent team led by Dr. Paul Mwaniki, Dr. Nelly Kimani, and Dr. Michael Kabiru for another term in the PSK. We therefore urge all Kenyans to vote the incumbent team for another term of 3 years at the helm of PSK, such that we can achieve a total fundamental transformation of pharmacy practice in Kenya, but not only in Kenya, but also in East Africa. Ladies and gentlemen out there, it is very important to realize that with strong visionary leaders, we can be assured of better pharmacy practice future. And by all means, we need to ensure that we keep such leaders in power. As East Africa, surely with the legacy that is being developed and made day by day by the incumbent Dr. Paul Mwaniki and team, we are very confident that even as we merge to form the East Africa Pharmaceutical Society, we can have the Kenyan current PSK president also lead in the East Africa Pharmaceutical Society, for reason that their vision is very sound and ideologically correct with socio-economic transformation of East Africa and Africa at large as pertains the pharmacy fraternity. As Uganda, therefore, we want to tell all Kenyans, great members of this noble profession of pharmacy, that we are behind the current and incumbent PSK president, Dr. Paul Mwaniki, and his team, because we believe that they have the great vision necessary to transform pharmacy practice in Kenya. Many achievements which I cannot state out here, but which are visible to all. We thank the Kenyan pharmacy electorate for the great involvement on the social media platforms in this election period. It has been a moment where we have shared and exchanged so many ideas, and surely the incumbent team shall take up these ideas and refine them into implementable action plans that safeguard the noble profession of pharmacy. We thank the opposing team and contesting team led by Dr. Abnisir Khalif and team. We thank them for their views and promise that we shall have their views taken up by the incumbent PSK president, Dr. Paul Mwaniki, and therefore they should continue working in line with the incumbent team that is definitely going to take up the PSK presidency for another term. We thank you, dear Kenyans, and we urge you to make this historic decision of voting the incumbent team back into power for another 3-year term. Thank you so much. Pamedicatam Savium. Good evening.